It's a Friday in Las Vegas. Brian Blessing with you, oddsworthbetting.com. They've always got the featured pick of the day for you available right below this video. Let's focus on college football on Friday night, and of course a monster slate of games coming your way on Saturday. Check out the featured pick of the day, oddsworthbetting.com. The guys are doing a great job. On Friday, we're looking at a couple of games of note. Boise State, they've got to travel east, take on Virginia. Boise State, 2.5-point favorite. Total in that game's gone from 55.5 down to 50. It's almost a similar spot. Boise State was the 2.5-point favorite at BYU, had the game in their back pocket, and basically a Hail Mary got them beat. Then Stanford and Oregon State. Now, you talk about the volleyball of adjustments, and is this an overreaction? Stanford was brutal against Northwestern, but then they beat USC in impressive fashion. Now, they've got to go up to Corvallis and lay 16 points. Stanford at Oregon State. That's the focus game on Friday night in college football. We look forward to Saturday in college football right out of the gate. Interesting game. Speaking of BYU, they're in the big house at Michigan. Michigan's a 5.5-point favorite. I don't know what it is about BYU. They just have a knack of hanging around in these games. Nevada going to Buffalo. That's a weird schedule. Going, why is Nevada playing at Buffalo? Well, Polian, the coach at Nevada, started his coaching career as a special teams assistant with the University of Buffalo. Bill Polian has many years with the Buffalo Bills, so there's a little hook there. Get that game. It's a weird one. We'll see. Buffalo's not been bad. Got to win over Florida Atlantic, and Nevada, they can put points on the board. Kind of an off-the-radar game that bears some watching. Some of the other games that we'll be looking forward to. Maryland, West Virginia. West Virginia's a 17-point favorite. Ohio at Minnesota. The Gophers, pretty good football team. 10.5-point favorites, but don't sleep on Frank Solich. He knows what he's doing. Notre Dame, injuries aside, still finding ways to win football games. Big favorite hosting of all teams, Massachusetts, a 28-point favorite there. And then we look at a really interesting game. Defense meets offense, TCU and Texas Tech. And on the road, the Horned Frogs are 7.5-point favorite. Be interesting to see if that game ever comes back to the key number of 7. Oklahoma State's a 3-point favorite at Texas. The Cowboys got their offense rolling a bit last week. And then Cal and Washington with a Pac-12 game. That's an 8 o'clock Eastern start. And we're looking at Washington at home, an underdog. Cal, Jared Goff can sling it all over the place. 4-point favorites on the road. Friday in Major League Baseball, some of the big weekend sets that will get started for you. And again, making this push towards the postseason. You look at Texas at Houston, another monster series. It's going to be Cole Hamels versus Scott Kazmir on a Friday to get that thing underway. And then the Angels are back home. They're right knee-deep in this playoff race, but they have a tough test entertaining King Felix and the Mariners. Garrett Richards will get the call in that Friday night showdown in Major League Baseball. It's a monster weekend. We get some college football Friday night, full slate of games on Saturday, Week 3 NFL on Sunday. Oddsworthbetting.com, as always. They've got the featured pick of the day for you right below this video. Brian Blessing in Las Vegas, fired up for another monster weekend on the wagering board.